Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey guys, Stephen I4 from I4 Fortune, creating fortunes for the future. Today's video is about how you can take something so small, utilizing modern platform, for example, and create something dramatic for yourself in the future. This particular video, it's all about, oh, get out of the way, Harry, taking what you have and making it work. Now, this is a trading platform. Now, what I've done is I've taken a small amount of cash. Oops. You'll have to bear with me. I need some power. I need some petrol. I need some cash. My machine is running out of juice. There we go. Back on live. So we do have a bit of technical problem. Nevertheless, this is live streaming. Now, anyway, this is real account. I've used this account to show you a $10 investment can grow into something into the future. And this is just the beginning of this video to show you, once again, if you can be able to trade successfully utilizing some of these trading platforms, you can take a small income and turn it into something, dramatic into the future. And trading is basically the art of taking a small amount of money, putting it in one of these trading platforms. As long as you follow some concepts and strategies, you can grow your $10 in, let's say, in the future or next few months. I can show you how I'm taking this small amount into whatever it's going to be in the future. I got no preconceived idea how much I'm going to take this $10 into. But all I'm going to say is I'm going to show you sort of like, say, every day when I come and trade. I don't trade every day. And show you how something so small, it's insignificant, if you understand how to utilize trading platform to take a little bit of money, invest in it, and grow it. If you have a huge capital, hey, I shouldn't be talking to you. You should be able to know how to utilize big capitals to turn into huge return in the future. This particular platform is it's a CDF, contract for difference, meaning the difference between what you are trading and you gain the difference. Pretty simple. But to understand how these modern platforms work, you just got to understand. You're buying something, say, at this point of time. In this particular case, I'm buying a contract for this particular asset or product to drop its price. And as you can see, that's my, hold on, let me get me out of my way. That's my entry point. And notice that product has dropped dramatically and it's earning me a small income here of $2.87. Now that $2.87 goes into my balance. Remember I said I started around about $10. And as I continue to grow this balance through these trading processes, I've got to monitor it often to take the profit in case this asset or this product rebound and come back up again. I've got to monitor it, and it's pretty simple. It's really like playing video games. You open a position, meaning you buy in or you make your bet, and you watch it. If it's going your way, hallelujah, just let the horse run. But if it starts to come your way, just for example, if I bought it here and it started to go upwards, you just close the contract. You might lose a few cents, but at least you'll stop it before it goes dramatically out of the money, and you will lose a little bit of your balance. You just got to make that decision. If you find you open it in this position and it go upwards, kill the contract. As I said, you might lose a few cents, but hey, at the end of the day, it's only a small amount of money. But if you lose a lot, see this red line here? That's called a stop loss line. So just imagine, I bought it at this point, and the contract and the asset went upwards, hits that line, and I take the loss, and it saves my balance. It's called a stop loss. Now, that's easily done. Sometimes when you purchase a contract, the system automatically kicks in and put in a stop loss for you. So you lose a little money, a bit of money, but you don't lose all your money, your value. And that's a safety factor. But in this case, it's making me money, so I'm just going to let it run. But in the long term, you've got to check what is that like in the long term. This is the past. You use some of the past to give you a bit of calculation where it could be going in the future. It's not always the best, but it's better than nothing, isn't it? It's better to have a little bit of history to give you a bit of guidance going into the future. And in this case, it seems to be following what's happened in this bit, in the past. So if it continues, let me change this to a little bit higher time frame. Let's take that to say an hour. And if you notice, that's a huge drop from here to here. And if this drop continues, it might reach down the bottom here. So I'm just going to gamble and let this run, drop its course, go through its course. If it drops all the way down here, then there'll be a substantial gain in our investment, and that will give us the growth. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. Close the trade and look for another opportunity. And these are some of the beauty of modern, I think that in some cases they call them Forex. But whatever it is, it's just a system. And if you can understand how a system works and you just keep repeating that system, it's amazing what you can do with it. And again, I'm just making this video to, give my viewer and my fans a bit of something to think about. You don't have to be a millionaire. You take a little bit of your cash, and invest it in this sort of platform and try and grow it. If you had $100, even better. But I wanted to show a very small amount that can be traded into a much higher amount. So I'm going to continue making more videos as this performance continue. Now, to make a trade, it's pretty simple. Whatever the asset is, which is in this case Euro USD, those are the two currencies that's been paired off. The system will have either up or down. In some cases, let me confirm to you. Some platform they use sell. These are some of the word. Short, sell are not very. They're exactly the same. It's just different platform. They use different words for it. If you're going to act on a short, it's the same as sell. Just as much if you're going to buy, and that the other word is called long. So the same thing, different words. So if you want to activate a trade, you just click on one of those. If I want to add more value to what I'm getting here, add another trade in. If I wanted to, put down the number of contracts I want, click on there, and I'm ready to buy some more if I wanted to. That's entirely up to you. Entirely up to you. But if you find an asset producing you great profits, either add more value to what you got and you just make more money from it. As long as you don't run out of your balance, you'll be fine. But keep an eye on it, and that's just another strategy altogether. If you notice this contract is going to rebound, just close off the contract, kill it, close it off. Nothing, you close it off in this particular one down the corner here. Take the profit and make another trade going up. That's this one here. And press the buy button. You got to buy, you got to sell. Buy means you're expecting the trade to go upwards of the assets. Sell means you're expecting the trade to go downwards, and this is the case. And this is one of the beauty of these trading platforms. You can make money while the asset's going down. You can make money when it's going up. It's a beautiful world. It's amazing what these systems can provide for you. But you still got to have a bit of diligence with you. Don't go silly and make trades. Have a bit of research. Consider the history where the assets could be going in the future, and make your decisions from there on. But if you make small bets, in this case, for example, if you only had $10, I will only probably use $1 to make a bet. I know it's nothing. It's not going to break the bank. But if you train yourself in the small things, that $100 that you put in this area, it could be $100,000, but the principle's still the same. And you only use, say, $10, for example, in every bet, even if you had $100,000 here. And every bet starts with $10, for example. Small amount. Now, if you had $1 million here, you'd probably be betting $10,000. So you can see the principles are the same, just big amount you're playing with. So in this case, if you can utilize small amount, cents worth, to gain bigger amounts in the future, the rest is pretty easy. You just change the bigger number into a smaller number. So it's like saying you have a capital, you only use 10% to 20% of what you use to trade. Any more than that, you're looking for a higher risk sort of situation. You could be under vulnerable chains of the market, because the market can change so fast. And that's the problem. We can't read the future, but we can prepare. If anything comes against us, for example, the stop loss, it will kick in, cut it out, your trade before you lose a lot of money. But in this case, I'm making a lot of money going downwards, so I'm going to let this trade continue till tomorrow, and I'm going to go to sleep, leaving this trade, which is not necessarily a good practice to leave a trade going on through overnight. But I'm hoping when Americans, because the time now here in New Zealand is 12 a.m. Oh, nearly 1 a.m. So if the Americans come alive, which they are, they should be about an hour awake, they're going to trade and force this asset to continue its downward trend. Well, I'm hoping anyway, because if I wake up in the morning and found it has rebounded and gone past my activation point, I'd be very disappointed. I could easily turn around and say, oh, I should have taken this, taken my profit tonight and be happy with it, which I might just do before I go to bed. But nevertheless, in my next video, you're going to see the result. Anyway, I hope you have learned a little bit of my trading principles and teachings. So if you do need any advice, then at the bottom of this video, we will have a subscribe button around about this point. Click on it. When you click on it, you'll be able to get up-to-date videos when I make another video, or when I make another one of these updated videos. You'll be able to get it on your YouTube and let you know that I have posted a new video, so you can keep up with this. I'm not advising you to go and do it, but if you're looking for a way to gain a bit of momentum in your income, maybe it's one of these. That's the beauty of it. You just got to join one of these platforms, put a bit of money into the system, and trade. If you're a gambler, for example, this is called gambling on the stock market. I really, really, really teach this sort of principles, but because it's available, I might as well apply it, because most of my game is really investing in buying company stocks, relying on company capital gains, dividends, and tax breaks. But trading, they're using the stock market also. So take a punt on it. As long as you make good decisions, you'll be fine. It's all about looking after your capital. What you put in, it should be growing, not losing. If you're losing, I'd suggest you click on what it's called a demo account. Okay, this is my live account, and this is my demo account. I still practice, even though I'm trading real money. But in this case, I wanted to make this video with a small amount, just to show you a small amount can grow in the future if you diligently just keep taking small amount of wins, add up to your final principles or final total, and wait for the next time when you open up the next trade to make small gains to build up your big capital. I take this analogy, for example. It's better to take a profit than no profit at all. So if you have a profit, or if you have some gains, take it and wait for the next time to make a new trade. If you miss a good drop of a payout, don't worry, there'll be other opportunities come. So don't cry and regretful about it. Just brush off what you lose and look forward to the next opportunity. Opportunities comes our way every time. Hey, this is Stephen. I fought for my full fortune, creating fortunes for the future. I love you. God loves you. Look forward to my next video. Bye for now.